In the realm of global threats, few scenarios evoke as much dread and uncertainty as the prospect of a nuclear war. The specter of such a conflict has loomed large over international relations since the advent of nuclear weapons. Despite efforts to prevent proliferation and maintain peace, the possibility of a nuclear exchange persists, raising profound questions about the fate of humanity and the planet. In this article, we will explore the hypothetical consequences of a nuclear war, delving into its potential causes, the devastation it would unleash, and the challenges of recovery and reconstruction. Subscribe to the channel and like the video for more content like this. Take the opportunity to suggest the theme for the next video below in the comments. The precarious balance of power. To understand the implications of a nuclear war, it is crucial to grasp the geopolitical dynamics that underpin it. The world's nuclear arsenals are primarily controlled by a handful of nuclear-armed states, each possessing the capacity to unleash catastrophic destruction. The doctrine of mutually assured destruction, MAD, has long served as a deterrent against the use of nuclear weapons, with the implicit understanding that any such conflict would result in the annihilation of both aggressor and target. However, the stability afforded by MAD is not absolute. Geopolitical tensions, regional conflicts, and the proliferation of nuclear technology to non-state actors all contribute to an environment where the risk of nuclear warfare is ever present. Moreover, advances in missile technology and the development of tactical nuclear weapons have raised concerns about the potential for limited nuclear exchanges, which could escalate into full-scale war. The unthinkable horror. In contemplating the aftermath of a nuclear war, it is difficult to overstate the scale of the devastation it would inflict. The immediate effects of nuclear explosions would be catastrophic, leveling cities, killing millions, and rendering vast swaths of land uninhabitable due to radiation. The long-term environmental consequences would be equally dire, with nuclear fallout contaminating the air, water, and soil for years to come. The human toll of a nuclear war would be staggering, with survivors facing not only physical injuries but also psychological trauma on a massive scale. The breakdown of infrastructure and essential services would exacerbate the humanitarian crisis, leaving millions without access to food, water, or medical care. The societal fabric would unravel as governments collapse, lawlessness reigns, and communities struggle to cope with the enormity of their losses. The global fallout. The impact of a nuclear war would extend far beyond the immediate conflict zone, reverberating across the globe in ways that are difficult to predict. The release of radioactive particles into the atmosphere would cause widespread environmental damage, disrupting ecosystems and threatening biodiversity. The global climate would be affected as well, with the massive release of soot and ash into the atmosphere leading to a nuclear winter scenario, characterized by plummeting temperatures and reduced sunlight. The economic consequences of a nuclear war would be profound, with the disruption of trade, commerce, and financial markets sending shockwaves through the global economy. The cost of reconstruction and humanitarian aid would strain international resources, exacerbating existing inequalities and disparities. The geopolitical landscape would be reshaped as well, with the balance of power shifting in unpredictable ways as nations jockey for position in the post-war world. Rebuilding from the ashes. In the aftermath of a nuclear war, the challenge of rebuilding society would be immense, requiring cooperation and solidarity on a scale never before seen. The immediate priorities would be humanitarian assistance and medical care for survivors, as well as efforts to decontaminate affected areas and mitigate the spread of radiation. Reconstruction of infrastructure and essential services would be essential to restoring a semblance of normalcy, but the scale of destruction would require years, if not decades, of concerted effort. Beyond physical reconstruction, the task of rebuilding trust and fostering reconciliation would be equally daunting. The trauma of nuclear war would leave deep scars on the collective psyche, fueling resentment, anger, and mistrust among survivors. Efforts to promote peace and understanding would be essential to preventing a recurrence of conflict and laying the groundwork for a more stable and secure future. Looking ahead. While the prospect of a nuclear war is undeniably grim, it is not inevitable. Through diplomacy, disarmament, and collective action, the international community can work to reduce the risk of nuclear conflict and build a more secure world for future generations. However, this will require sustained commitment and vigilance, as well as a willingness to confront the underlying issues driving nuclear proliferation and aggression. In closing, the hypothetical scenario of a nuclear war serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of human civilization and the urgent need for peace. By confronting the specter of nuclear conflict head-on and working together to address its root causes, we can strive to ensure that such a catastrophe remains confined to the realm of imagination, rather than becoming a devastating reality. J. Robert Oppenheimer, often referred to as the father of the atomic bomb, looms large in the history of nuclear weapons development and the ethical dilemmas surrounding their use. As the scientific director of the Manhattan Project during World War II, Oppenheimer played a central role in the creation of the first atomic bombs. However, his subsequent reflections on the implications of nuclear warfare, particularly in the aftermath of the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, are deeply intertwined with the broader discourse on the consequences of a nuclear war. Oppenheimer's famous quote, "I am become death, the destroyer of worlds," captures the profound moral ambiguity surrounding the unleashing of nuclear weapons and serves as a cautionary tale against the unchecked pursuit of technological power at the expense of humanity's well-being. His story serves as a poignant reminder of the ethical responsibilities that accompany scientific discovery and the sobering reality of the destructive potential of nuclear weapons. Subscribe to the channel and like the video for more content like this. Take the opportunity to suggest the theme for the next video below in the comments. See you in the next video.